I just did a video, but I don't feel as though I was totally clear, and I'm still learning. I learn, share as I learn. But one of the main things I really did want to share is to know ourselves really good. And from what I'm learning and reading, from research and stuff like this, is that our backstory really matters. So in order to deal with other people and learn about personalities and behavior, we must know our own backstory. And that reminds me, I can talk about myself, where it has been a struggle for many years for me to control my anger or control my emotions when I see something I don't like, or see something that I know and feel as though is wrong. And so learning about radical acceptance and things you just have to let go up to a certain extent, in the sense where they're not going to change me. So get it through my thick head, I can't change them. But as I share from what I learned, we can help ourselves be less stressful, help ourselves, we're going to get shocked at some of the things that we're going to get caught off guard by people that we really adore and like and respect to the utmost. But it's going to learning about ourselves, learning about other people that we come in contact with on a daily basis, their personalities. I used to know personalities very well, but I'm just now really understanding that behaviors with those personalities is a biggie, right? And so what I'm trying to say besides that is, when dealing with people dependent on our strength or our way, our personalities, whether we're happy-go-lucky, whether we're the get-it-done type, whether we're the meticulous, things have to be really, straightforward, whether we're loyal, depending on that type of personality, how we deal with other people, I want to say, because it's not for everybody to deal with everybody, right? And when you do deal with it, it can be very, very hard as the learning process go on to not turn into those type of people that you don't want to turn into, the type of people that you don't agree with, that have the nasty, childlike, throwing tantrums, putting people down and yelling and fussing and cussing you out, and finding fault in you, and taking your words and trying to get you to think the way they want you to think, and demanding, in some cases, demanding you to. In order to not turn into those people, when they talk about meditation, that is real. Now, I don't get deep into meditation yet, but I have done a little bit of meditation, but I mainly call it what I do is get quiet. And that has helped me control my emotions better when I'm dealing with, so I don't lash back out and going back and forth with these type of people. It has helped me so much, for me, is to get quiet. And I don't want to turn in, and I mean, I don't want to turn into these type of people. Like, I need my happy, I need my feel good. You can't, no more, no more. You will not take that from me, and I'm not turning into you. So that's, for example, like if somebody look at you like, or you walk down the street, I remember somebody saying, well, they didn't speak to me, you know, and then they get mad at them, or, you know, you hear the road rage, you driving in the car and they're just, you know, and I'm like, well, they can't hear you. You're putting that on me. I'm the only one in the car with you. So it's being mindful so that we don't turn in to these type of people that we don't want to be like, as we learn their behaviors and get our gut, you know, feelings and intuition, discernment, to know when something is not right. We then can do lights, camera, action, right? Put on the act. Sometimes you just have to put on the act. Okay, of course I'm gonna read a little something here. It says understanding personalities and behaviors in a large hospital workplace environment is crucial to understand the various personalities and behaviors of individuals you interact with. This understanding can help you navigate the dynamics of the workplace more effectively and ensure that you still have a voice while maintaining professionalism and respect for others. And sometimes that strong voice that you have can be silenced. Not ignore, I didn't say ignore them. Silence can be powerful, a powerful voice as well, depending on the situation. So it says develop emotional intelligence is key to understanding personalities and behaviors in the workplace. By being aware of your own emotions, is what I just talked about, and those of others, you can better navigate interpersonal relationships and communications. This includes being empathetic, self-aware, and able to regulate your emotions in different situations. Ooh, that has been difficult for me over the years. Coming from where I came from, Lord have mercy. Practice active listening. That's huge. When you can listen to people, the more and more you do it, you're going to pick up on things. You're going to pick up on things the more and more you listen. So it's always best to talk last. Let people talk first. And just try to listen intently. You pay attention to verbal and nonverbal cues. Ask clarifying questions and show genuine interest in what others have to say. If you notice they're not one of those raging bulls that try to do everything in their power to manipulate and control you, you'll know when that happens. Observe interactions. Take notes of how people interact with each other in the workplace. Notice patterns of behavior, communication styles, and conflict resolution strategies. By observing interactions, you can better understand the dynamics between different personalities and how they impact the overall work environment. Seek feedback. Don't hesitate to seek feedback from trusted colleagues. Sometimes you may get it wrong and think that, you know, I trusted this one and they wound up not being somebody that you thought you can trust. Don't beat yourself up about it. Keep it moving, keep it going, because there's someone out there that is like-minded, just like you, that you're going to feel comfortable with. Build relationships, that's them like-minded people. You know, building relationships with your co-workers is essential for maintaining a voice in a large hospital establishment. which is going to get that trust, mutual respect, and open communication open. It's so funny that, you know, the more people are learning about these personalities and stuff like that, and you'll get somebody and they'll meet you through the phone, or they'll come, you see them walking down the hall, and you could just, you know, you could feel it. All you have to do is say one or two words and you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You know who you're dealing with, and they know you. And you get things done. It's a good feeling. Okay, so it's important to protect yourself. That's what it's all about. It's not about whatever people do, they do, because we can't change them, right? Do you want them to change you? They try to change you with control, manipulation, that gaslighting. They can't change you. You are who you are, that good-natured person. The same thing for a bad-natured person. Intentionally doing harm and bad, we can't change them. But we're going to protect ourselves, learn how to, and I'll share with you some of the things that I've done through my time to protect yourself from individuals who exhibit narcissistic behavior without resorting to similar tactics yourself. Like you don't pick up the same habits and behaviors and nastiness that they have. You can do it by setting boundaries. You know, you have to be consistent. Don't cross my path, I won't cross your path. You know, when I say enough is enough, and there's no more talking to me when I say enough is enough. And we could talk at another time, because it's not going well right now. Instead of engaging in a power struggles, this is hard because they're going to say stuff that go below the belt. You may even find out that they lie on you. Don't get into a hog pen. Don't get into a power struggle. Don't get into that back and forth with them. Let them have it. It's going to be a beautiful feeling for real, trust me. Let them have it. When you can smile through that nastiness that they give you, and they look at you like, what's wrong with her? She crazy. Like, how could she be laughing and I just try to destroy her? Don't let them get to you. So instead of engaging in power struggles or competition with a narcissistic individual, focus on collaboration and teamwork. By working together towards common goals, you can minimize conflicts and maintain a professional relationship without compromising your values. And then it goes on to talk about seek support in the workplace. I'm such a fan of finding your like-minded people. Once you look into yourself and do the work on yourself, if you want to, the like-minded people will come. That's it. Peace.